All right, boys and girls of the Mirko, you guys asked for AP BREN versus Minana, Game 1 specifically, this week. So, we're only going to be doing one game of match analysis. Let me know in the comments what other game I should do, because from the comments that I got yesterday, there's a mix of people telling me to watch Echo versus RSG, Blacklist versus TNC. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll record it tomorrow. I'll upload it as well tomorrow, and we'll also try to stream tomorrow. We'll try to. No promises. And then, for the people who are waiting for your recap, it'll be uploaded in on Thursday. Yes. All right, let's get into this game. AP BREN, first pick Minotaur. Holy fucking shit. The Biggie Ban and Diggy Ban. Wow. Someone needs to tell me, by the way, alright? When it comes to the draft, when it comes to their players and stuff, their comfort picks, I actually don't know anything about Minana. So I know the Minotaur pick for Ogwen, obviously, but I have no idea if Diggy is like a power pick for Spider Miles. I know he's really good on like healer types, but Diggy first ban is an interesting one. Is it because it's targeted towards Spider Miles? Let me know, guys. Vixana CC, pretty normal, and then the Mathilda Joy Nolan. Red side will always be banning this for the most part, and blue side will just return the favor. If red side ban out, you know, the Vixana or the CC, they have to ban either one, Nolan or Joy. You have to ban like, or you can just take out Angela. A lot of teams in Indo have been just taking out Angela to deal with the Joy threat. Angela's been like super prio in Indo. Or Xborg, whoa, early Xborg pick, and the Claude too. Okay, Claude like more like understandable. Minotaur as well for Ogwen, and then Xborg against the Terizla Insta Xborg. That one's kind of crazy, man. They go for Rafaela. This is the craziest, man. What the heck? Rafaela in the first phase. Man, I really need to start watching more Minana games. I legit have no idea like what they play. Maybe this Rafaela pick is normal. Is it normal for Minana? Man, the gold lane, Bruno. What else is they gonna ban? Fanny, Valentina. They're gonna get rid of the carry here. Carry will be pretty solid, honestly, against AP BREN. The Minotaur, Xborg in lane against the Claude too. Damn, they banned the Brody. Alright, so they ban out heroes that can actually snowball and utilize the Rafaela holy healing mobility to even snowball harder. So technically carry, even though it's a good pick for Minana, that'll probably be picked up. Brody Bruno can snowball like crazy, so they just want to get rid of that. Makes sense. Makes sense. It'll give Super Marco so much of a bad time if, you know, Brody and Bruno were left open to combo it with the Raf. So, let's see. Clint? I don't like the Clint, personally. I like the range. I understand. But I always just say carry. Yeah, they'll actually lack kind of like a bit of range if they go for carry, but it's okay. I think carry is okay. Martis first. Martis. Damn. There are a lot of picks in the Philippines, so based on this game, not too sure about the other games. Maybe the other games are more like the same. But yeah, we've never seen. Have I seen a Martis? I think we've seen it once. Martis in Indo. We haven't seen it other than that one time. And it lost too. It's a 0% win rate. So AP BREN, what do they want? They need a mid laner. Novaria is still open against this team. The range advantage would be pretty solid, honestly. But if they don't go for Novaria, what will it be? Novaria, well, I'm thinking about jungle too. Baksha? Baksha. What are the junglers left open? Fredrin is also left open for now. Okay, Fredrin and Nana.
But this is them saying, okay, when a beef of the front lines, we don't want to go to the back lines anyways.
Fredrin, Nana. Damn, I really expected them to go like for... Yeah, the casters here have a point. The Baksha is better. against this, but I think Baksha and Fredrin both fall under the same category. I would say Fredrin actually does have a better time against something that like this because you can't actually dash out compared to the Baksha. I think Baksha gets fucked up by Lilia a bit harder. Maybe you have the damage reduction, you have the anti-regen, and you know the skill 1 mobility. They go for the carry in there. But yeah, I actually prefer the Fredrin over the Baksha here against Minana. Because at least the Fredrin can like dash and very low cooldowns now when you get the taunt in to reset your cooldown. So Fredrin is just, I think, the most versatile jungler right now, probably. It's very prio in Indo too. I think it is super prio in Philippines too. I'm not too sure. Both drafts looking pretty solid, honestly. I just don't know how the Rafaela will play out, honestly. So yeah, I don't know if this is like a signature pick for Spider Mouse because it's like in Indo we haven't seen a single Rafaela game. Though I have tried. I've tried to predict a few Rafaelas in Indo because I feel like it could work, but no Rafaelas at all. I think the only utility jungler we have in Indo is like Matilda Angela. Yeah, no Raf, never. Brave Smite. Ooh, Super Marco. Okay, interesting. Brave Smite and Master Assassin too. All right. So fun fact, boys, all right, if you guys play the gold lane, this is something that CW and Albert have been doing too in MPL ID. And I guess, again, I don't know if this is like something that he's been doing or if this is new because I don't remember seeing this last time I did the AP BREN Blacklist match. I don't remember seeing this. But a lot of weak side gold laners now have decided to go Master Assassin. We'll talk about Brave Smite a bit later. It's just for additional sustain, honestly, against the carry, right? The carry can stay in the lane so much longer if you don't go for Brave Smite. You have QC. Me personally, I would still enjoy... I'm a QC enjoyer. I still prefer QC because of the movement speed over just the healing. But the Master Assassin is really good in weak side matchups, in like losing matchups too, because it gets you to equal footing. It gets you to a point where it's like a bit better up against your lane matchup. I like it. I've been taking that too since I've seen CW Albert do it, and now Sir Marco is even doing it. Again, don't know if CW and Albert did it first or Marco, but yes, that's what I have been doing too. Also, Calteezy with the firmness earlier. Interesting. So that's a little thing too that I just noticed. So when Kaizen cleared out their XP, you know, the XP crab here, he actually gave Rafaela Spider Miles to the little chunks of XP to take on the ground. Maybe if you're already level 4, all the junglers out there, maybe that's a way to help your jungler get to level 4 quicker, because now it is a bit tougher. I just want to roll it back a bit here for the items to see if they have any interesting starts. Nothing really too interesting here. Everything's pretty standard. I thought maybe because he got the 2 XP things, maybe it's a no roam boots kind of deal up until like minute number 2, up until Turtle to get level 4 for both mid lane and roamer. But no, they are not doing that. There are a lot of options, by the way, chat. If you guys go for Fredrin, if you guys want to play Fredrin, there are a lot of options to go for now for the emblems. You guys can go for Concussive Blast. Concussive Blast is the best in pro, like, competitive games because you do farm a bit faster. Me, personally, in my ranked games, I go Brave Smite because I like to brawl. So, the Brave Smite definitely helps me heal so much more. Very neutral setup here from both teams. Oh, good pickoff, though. AP BREN just played that better. Yeah, both teams had equal prio in both mid and bot. Both mid and bot were cleared out really well. I think Minana, unfortunately, they weren't able to go for more there. Yeah, Kirk, he's good. He's good. Yeah, that's also something you want to do, alright, boys, in ranked games. I don't know what it is, but it's still in Indo. There's still so many times where a neutral objective would be up, so a team would win so far in setup, but the losing setup team will still try to force it, and they end up losing, giving a 1,200, 1,500 gold lead at the start. You can see here, even though Minana lost their jungler and they lost the turtle, they're only 700 gold behind. So it's still okay, by the way. You have to minimize your losses, especially considering, I think for Minana, they're really just waiting for their power spike to hit, right? The Lilia and the carry, their mid game is going to be really good with the Terizla too. So they're going to have really good mid game. Even the Martis, by the way. Listen, Martis is a very early game hero, yes, but your power spike is actually towards the mid game. That's when you can actually really start to execute people, right? So that's something you need to understand. If you are playing Martis, early game losses, like taking a loss on the turtle, etc., is still okay. You don't need to really like care about it too much. You don't need to gamble on the first turtle when you have no setup to get ahead, because in the end you will lose out even more. So I like what Minana are doing here. By the way, Super Mirko, I've seen comments as well talking about this, but wait. Alright, FlapTZ gets out, but I've seen comments talking about like Claude builds, right? So do you go for Corrosion Sight first item, or do you go for DHS first item? In a losing matchup, when you do need a little bit more of that sustain, I would still say DHS is the best option to go for. You get some sustain, you get some max HP damage, you get, you know, the stacks as well to get more attack speed. Not as much as Corrosion, and you don't have as much fighting power as Corrosion, but it does get you through the laning phase better, especially when you go QC. That's why I always go for DHS. But in this case, he went for Brave Smite, so he already has the sustain to stay in lane against the carry. So that's why he went for Corrosion Sight first item. And it seems like from the way that they are playing, they're not planning the lane swap. They're planning to use Super Mirko in the early phase to go and fight. So that's another condition if you guys want to go for Claude. Either you already have enough sustain in your losing matchup. Kirk is dead? Yo, wow, Ogwen takes the turret too. That was well played.
No, Ogwen absorbed the damage of the turret.
Yeah, that was well played. That was fucking, yeah, Wolf's so fucking like hyped about it. And yes, bro, I would be too. Like, right as the explosion, he walks in just barely to tank it so that FlapTZ can get the little things like this, man. You know, little things like this. Very, very good. Solid fucking plays. But yeah, another condition for Super Mirko. If you're in a winning matchup on the Claude and you want to help your team fight, then Corrosion Sight benefits you better. You get that additional utility. Well played, well played. You hear the fucking wolf. Oh, Gwen! Yeah, he did, dude. It's crazy. That was cool. That was cool. I would have been as hype, or maybe even more hype.
Exactly. Wow. Synergy.
It's Ogwer? Yeah, very little decisions, by the way. Doing that is like a very small decision, but it helps so much, guys. Remember, all these small little like wins add up, all right? It's all about building small wins. They trade turret too. It's good for Minana, by the way. You have to do what Minana are doing here, guys. This is how I know, like, this is already quite a high level game. It's because when they do not have the setup, when they are obviously already in a gold deficit up top in the second turtle, they didn't force it. They didn't try to like fight it. They just swapped in Domeng towards bottom lane to go for a trade. You always want to try to minimize your losses when you are losing, okay? Never fight, and gamble. That's like, I mean, you could. It could work. Gambling like your gold lead back and forth could work if you want to fight. But yeah, just be prepared to either lose in the 12th minute or win in the 12th minute. If you want to actually like let it go down to the wire, if you actually want to let it go down through pure skill, minimize your losses, wait for an equal footing, and then you 50-50 it. Trust in your skills. Domeng's been farming really well, man. I really like the paths he's taken and the lane swaps too. He should be going bot again, I think, here. I don't think Minana want to fight this. Though, their mid-game power spike is already here, so they could actually fight this. They've been waiting for the last 6 minutes for a chance at this. Yeah, that's okay. This is why the X-Borg is such a fucking menace, though. Look at the poke that FlapTZ has, bro. Jeez. Yeah, they... See... The decision to just pull back. It's no shame in giving 3 objectives, guys, okay? There is no shame. As long as you can find something else on the map, or as long as you know that you're not going to win in the turtle fight when you're getting zoned away and chunked like that by FlapTZ, it makes sense for you to back away, alright? There are ways to come back in the game. You don't need turtle. Turtles aren't. Well, turtles are a massive advantage, but they're not the game-ending objective.
Will Domeng be in
General armor first item.
That's why I thought that carry.
Get some artist and Terizla damage early. Very nice. He's just gonna go for the component. Abuse components, boys. All right. Abuse item components. Never go for like full items unless like you're already really far ahead or you need that specific item like Athena shield. You know, like you need the unique passive that of Athena shield or radiant armor, then makes sense. That's why actually the ones with unique passives like that, like full item unique passives, you see that built more often. Like a lot of people go for Dreadnought armor and then Ares belt and then they finish up the radiant armor or they finish up an Athena shield and then they'll still leave the Athena. But a lot of Fredgens have been building more Ares belts like to just get more damage on his ultimates, man. Irad's been doing it. He just builds 2 Ares belts into Sky Guardian very quick. And just as I say it, he does do the same thing here, Kyle. So Dreadnought armor into Sky Guardian helmet. That's all you need, really. In the early game for Fredrin, guys. Sky Guardian helmet is a prio. Defensive, last insanity. I think Flaps... Oh, I was about to say he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Wow, holy baptism. Good trade. Good take there. Cloud's bottom low. Oh, man. Never mind. Not a good trade. AP BREN's rotation is clean.
Helping out the members of Minana EVOS. Spider-Man's getting chased now. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Super Mirko pushing out. Double kill here for Kyle T.
Damn, this is such a fucking good win for... AP BREN is just slaughtering Minana right now. I get the idea. They want to look for those trades, but damn, man. It's like...
Everything. For Minana EVOS, they do have a lot of chase potential.
Damn, they're going to have to play this like super late if they want to have any chance.
So much time.
They have to wait for Lancy and
That's why I felt
Domeng.
the best with Rafaela, because you see them like chasing people, but you're not actually hitting. You're just actually running.
They can't fight this. Wait, they can? Oh my god. Domeng's doing a good job at kiting. Oh my god, wait. Winnable. Whoa! Kaizen! Wow, dude. The Rafaela healing legit saved them there. Like, no cap, boys. The Rafaela healing made it close there so that he could actually go for it. Wow, I mean, really good by Kaizen. At that point, they just decided to fight. They already have their, like, mid-game. This is a point of the game where they are actually okay, pretty strong. So, good decision to fight that there. They conceded the last 3 turtles, but they got the Lord. Really well played.
Well, they did live to see another day, another minute bot for Minana EVOS.
Really good burst by Domeng, though, Lancy. Oh, phew! Holy shit. He gets out. Lancy's dead as hell. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Lancy. Lancy gets out. Wow. Just walks around. And Domeng's picking up turrets. Yeah, this is actually really good for Minana. They're utilizing the chaos really well. This is really well played, man. Yeah, it's honestly like just utilizing the chaos really well and the timing, the decision making to actually go for to the Lord there. That's when they rely on their skills. Remember what we said? Wait for it to be as 50-50 as it can be. Wait for your power spikes to hit, and yeah, their power spikes have hit. Domeng has been farming like a god for the last like what 11 minutes, and now he has all his items that he needs to deal damage. So does Mirko though. He's going for the aggressive build with Windtalker, Sky Guardian, and Radiant Armor. Like we said earlier, Radiant Armor here, Blade Armor. I want to see more items. Wait, is there anything else crazy? Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this a whole lot, bro. I love this for Kirk. I think this is the reason. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I don't know if he actually already had the Oracle. I assume he did already have the Oracle earlier during the team fight, because I noticed it wasn't just a photo. They were just getting massive heals, man. The heals have been really like helping them in that team fight. The only reason they were able to like push forward was because their frontliners were actually holding out so well against Claude versus against Claude and Exborg. This is why. He has an Oracle built in his kit, so he just buys that instantly, rushes that first item, and he just relies on the components. Yeah, very good, very good. Also, what the fuck? Does he have roam boots? He does. There are 3 roams. That's a roam boot right there. Is that a... Okay, last week there was a visual bug. Lightning Truncheon visual bug on Barats that made me super confused. Actually, don't know why he decided to go for roam boots here. Huh.
It's a lot more.
I'm trying to think.
And it felt now, right? When Minana EVOS
I guess you funnel more gold to your Domeng,
is to
because
invite
Domeng gets more farm.
into their circle and then punch them afterwards.
But
Maybe that is the play for Minana EVOS.
damn, he's gonna be so behind. He's already 2,000 gold behind Flap. Like I'm not a fan of that, but hey, that's just my opinion.
Purple buff invade though, who's gonna be able to get a Lancy?
Yeah, look at Kirk. Look at Kirk in the front.
Purple buff actually not secured by Minana EVOS.
He gets like the healing from the Oracle. Like he baits out a whole lot of skills there. Actually, not bad. But still, I think he's just way too behind because of the roam boots and because he's behind in general. The healing's doing a whole lot, man. Spider Miles gets out. Yo, this fight is insane. Holy fucking shit. Oh, the mid game Kaizen. We were talking about the Martis being big in mid game. This is it, boys. This is it. Lancy too. Oh my god. Whoa. Bro.
No way. Flap
No
doesn't
way.
kill Kaizen. Kaizen survives. Spider Miles, the heal, the utility.
Oh my.
Prodigy of Minana, but Kyle Deasy with an abraser's
Bro,
grasp.
Lancy got bonked. Oh my.
Minana EVOS are still fighting.
Did you hear that, huh? Dude, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Listen to this.
Utility, prodigy of Minana.
Huh? Who is that? Was that Leo or was that Wolf, bro? It's just like, what? The fucking Fredrin Ares belt Sky Guardian helmet, full just HP build. That's what happens, by the way. That's why they go for Sky Guardian helmet. But yeah, we just gotta look at this team fight again, man. We did mention the Oracle earlier and how the Oracle enables Kirk to be frontlining way longer than he should. And because of this, they actually bait out a whole lot of skills, boys. Remember, look at this. They isolate so many of their members. Flap TZ is so far out that it gives Domeng a chance to actually go here and melt Cal TZ down. That was because they had to like back Flap TZ out. So like the additional healing that he gets from the Oracle that baited out a few of these resources kind of won Minana the fight. It's these little things that end up being really, really big. And obviously just the way that they played this fight was amazing. Kaizen too. He knows he's going back and forth. He doesn't want to force a lot of, like, he doesn't want to force too much in these skirmishes too, because he knows he is the one who can execute. As much as Spider Miles can deal damage, as much as Lancy can deal damage and chase too, really the guy who can execute isn't them, for now at least, you know, unless they're isolated like few. It's Kaizen. That's why AP BREN kind of have to scatter when he got two big ultimates and Kaizen gets out here too. Well played. It's just really well played team fights from Minana here. The way that they're able to utilize the healing, their kit as well. They're able to bait out a lot of these resources. And good pull by Kirk, man. Well played by Kirk there. He's just a full utility. He's a roamer. He's legit a roamer right now. Kirk is legit a roamer. He's the only source of initiation that Minana have.
From Minana EVOS for sure, especially because of what Kirk did. And we got to see through the replay.
It's well played. Really, really good.
Big clash. Unfortunately,
This is
we are great. I am actually in awe.
bonk.
3.8k.
Oh, I felt that.
That is indeed rough.
Yeah, bro. That's the Sky Guardian helmet. Oh my fucking god. It's so disgusting, bro.
Activated my
I've been spamming Fredrin too in my ranked games, boys. And I just go Sky Guardian helmet. Like, you don't even, you know, back then you need Thunderbelt, you know, to deal damage. Now, dude, just go Sky Guardian helmet. It's all good. Seriously. You can save your gold to get other, other items that can get you tankier over Thunderbelt. Because you already deal that much damage with Sky Guardian, bro. Don't worry. Good siege though right now from Minana. They're playing it very normally though. There's nothing too crazy about the siege. It's just them executing their game plan, the template game plan, playing the fundamentals really well. Lancy's zoning them in the back, using the black shoes. Absolutely well played. Please, Lilia players, do that, okay? During sieges, especially if you have a carry. Alright, I guess I'll talk about this. When you have carry, guys, your siege potential isn't actually too good. Because his range is actually super small, right? The carry's range is very, very small, so you have to be here to hit. So for AP BREN, technically, they could control this side of the map. Like, they could actually control this amount of space If Domeng wants to hit, he will get punished. That's why Kirk, Lancey, Spider Miles. Well, Spider Miles enables Kirk and Lancey and even Kaizen to push forward between the turrets to take these turrets. As much as possible, you want to try to do that. Obviously, in the base turrets, it gets a bit more tricky. Tier 2s, like Tier 1 and Tier 2 is still very easy because you can play around these sandwich areas to take control of these turrets. Very easy to take. And then if you are ahead or if you have enough damage or if the enemy team just respects you, then they should back away to concede it. And that's what we see earlier, what we saw earlier from Lancey.
We were talking about the fact that
Good clear though from AP BREN, just holding out on that Lord, not letting it crash down, and then going on to Lancey, who still has black shoes.
one after the other.
Oh, good bait. Dude, Minana's comp is basically relying on full like healing right now. And Domeng is just going for the base, dude. I love this shit. I love this shit so much, dude. This is so fucking good. As much as you can win team fights do not win you games, okay, chat? Well, it does if you get a wipeout, but what I'm trying to get at is if you have this much sustain, like Minana do, and you have enough damage, but you have a way to just get turrets like this, Domeng made the right decision. Because he knows his team will be able to sustain a lot of this damage from AP BREN. What they're doing is they're just taking everything that they can on the side too. It's basically a forced error. If AP BREN fight, they get a turret. If they don't fight, they will get siege down. They will lose out a lot more minions. Mirko, very well played. Good dive into the back. Kind of zones them away from the front line. And Kaizen's going to be dead because of that. That isolation from Super Mirko. He didn't do a whole lot of damage because of Wooden Nature. A lot of people might think, you know, useless Claude ult. No. That's... Oh, what? Yo, Domeng is dealing a shit ton of damage. What the fuck? Immortality. Okay, swapped out the Wooden Nature for Immortality. Melphic Roar too. Okay.
Games that I've seen Domeng play, actually 3-1 and 3, but that does not tell the story of.
Yeah. 3-1 and 3 doesn't tell the story. I agree.
Minana EVOS are making so much.
I agree.
Then eventually punishing Flaptizi.
Yeah, punishing up top and then Domeng just going for the... Domeng's decision making this game has been fucking amazing, dude. Like, seriously. Seriously, his decision making is insane. Immortality for Kirk. Wooden Nature back again for Domeng. He swapped it out earlier, but you want to swap it back to Wooden Nature, guys. Wooden Nature gives you more value than the Immortality. When it's up, you can sell it over later. Mid lane clear.
That base, that siege, as long as it took, was exactly what Minana EVOS needed. If anything, if AP BREN were a lesser team, they would have actually lost right then and there on the spot. Sustaining damage. Online for Minana EVOS. They've hit their power spike.
Watch out, Domeng with his position.
Yeah, watch out for Domeng. Trying to watch for that.
Oh, Domeng! Holy dude! Spider Miles. Oh my god. Mirko died. Holy shit. We gotta play that back. What made that happen? Alright, but by the way, this is still normal control, okay? Like let's take it all the way back to here. The way that they are like clearing out their waves, it's still very it's the same thing that we mentioned in the AP BREN versus Blacklist match. This is what you should do when you are ahead, by the way, alright? Anytime you're ahead, you want to utilize the waves and you never want to purely just go for fights. And also Domeng actually shoves that wave because the minions will he actually shoves that wave instantly because I think Minana are gonna go straight for the Lord. So shoving that will give them a bit more value than building it up. They want to go for an instant control here. Though I would personally still prefer a slow push up top because now it is going to be even. Anyways, slow push down below, automatic slow push. Automatic slow push in mid lane too, but he just clears it out. And this will give Mirko a bit of a tough time. And oh, look at this maneuver. Look at the movement from Domeng. Damn, that's well played. That's just really well played, man. This is something that Mirko... Oh, Mirko actually noticed. So Mirko's skill 1. Did Mirko see this? I don't think Mirko sees this, right? Mirko doesn't see the carry walk to the bush. Maybe he does. Alright, so it's more of a Mirko mistake than a Domeng crit. It's a good... Yeah. Wow, and Domeng buys the immortality too. I just wanted to rewatch that in case like I missed anything, in case it was a bait. But yeah, it's good by Domeng clearing out the mid wave constantly and then letting it push in so that they could have full control over the Lord.
And hasty. That was a decision made by Spider Miles. We need my ult for
There you
this
go.
moment now, not for the Lord.
Lord taken.
It's clear as day. Minana EVOS in control. 4K ahead, and we have the Lord spawning about 5.
Oh, that's beautiful. And Domeng went in for the Malefic Lord to go with that. I think he still has the boots. And that flicker coming out from Spider-Mouse was really clutch.
Yeah.
With all due fairness for AP BREN, they have so much wave clear. This is Nana and Xborg. So in Minana EVOS, they are the lead right now, but they have to respect that. And let's see them become creative on how they will approach the siege. Like I said, Nana and Xborg, great high ground defense.
One more time.
I think they kind of
Coming into the base. Waves in mid, waves up top, waves in the bottom.
You have to watch out for initiations from either of the two roamers, or maybe even the EXP laners. Both of them just clearing out the minion waves right now. AP BREN trying to take down the Lord.
damn good clear, man. The Xborg, Claude, and Nana are clearing really well. Flap back. Oh my god, KZ, that's a bit too... okay, they're way... That was... Nah, man. I mean, like, yeah, you want a turret lock, but I don't think you want a turret lock like that either. Damn, man. Like, that was so desperate. Why? So fucking desperate. That was a big mistake. Too desperate. Like, if everybody was able to hit it, okay. The minutes were gone, too. That was... miscalculation, for sure. Just miscalculation, but still. It's so desperate. Very unnecessary. They had they have the gold lead, they have everything now because AP BREN have a man advantage. They can actually take control of the map again and get gold around the map. Gold almost doesn't matter anymore, but still, they have more map pressure now to control the waves and to set up for maybe a possible ambush. Man, really, that was they done like so many good things this game. That was the only like mistake, in my opinion, that Minana made so far. They've been playing this game like really well, but yeah, they got a turret there, so it makes it more equal playing field. They can push out a bit further, helps them for the next Lord. You don't want to give AP BREN these small little wins though, man. Like that was, man, that. And also, honestly, as much as it is impressive, the winner truncheon, immortality buys that he was doing under the base, I feel like that was like style over substance, you know? It's cool, but you're in a position where you're 100% dead, and there's no way for the team to really follow up on that. You're in the base. You're inside of the fucking, like, you're almost touching the fountain. I think that was just a waste of the immortality. It would really suck if that immortality during the, you know, small window of its cooldown that AP BREN get a win, and that's how they actually win this game. Okay, you can definitely still see that even though Minana have been impressive, very impressive, still you cannot take anything away from them. They made two crazy mistakes, but yes, like Reptar mentioned, you can definitely still see the young hot-bloodedness of Minana, with their very like very weird, super aggressive maneuvers. This is really good though. Ooh. Marco buys Imo. Oh my god, though. Kaizen's dead. Exploded by the blitz of Melina. Using Super Marco with the respawn. They're chasing after Kirk. This Turislo will run and try to swing his hammer, but he falls again. Minana EVOS. What was that? 3 for none. The body of Smith's gonna do only so much. It's up to Domeng now. I understand what they were doing, by the way, and that does look weird. Again, it might. You can say that it's just like them being not being disciplined. I still think that I don't know. It's a tough call to make in this situation, right, guys? Because on paper they have a carry, they have a Lilia, they have a lot of heals and 2 very tanky frontliners to actually back them up in case the Lord was actually taken. If I think I understand what they're doing. It's an evolved Lord at this like time, right? Let's pull it back to when that happened, because it is an evolved Lord. and they did lose their mid laner. So they want to try to look for a trade. They know that people are going to be rotating. There's something you can abuse too, by the way. After you see an enemy member up top, and if you are in a situation like this where the enemy team has already started Lord, everybody's going to be looking to like maneuver or rotate around the map towards the neutral objective, right? So Minana actually capitalized on that really well, but unfortunately, it's Super Marco. There's no other like real way to put it. It's Super Marco. Unluckily, for very unfortunate for Minana, it's a fucking god who's very tough to kill. But I definitely see what they were trying to do here. Unfortunately, it didn't go their way because it is Marco. He's able to get into a position where it's so much better for AP BREN and then they can outplay Minana completely. But I saw what they were doing but also, I don't know. At this point, like late game, 19 minutes, you kind of have to just... It's only if, buts, and maybes. You know, there are no absolutes at this point. Was that a mistake? Could they have just given over the Lord, conceded, and then defended? Yeah, maybe they could have. On paper, they could have. But also, if maybe AP BREN could just end. You know, they have a really good composition to siege turrets, to even dive in turrets and look for these crazy team fights. They have so much AoE, and if they get one good combo, it's done, even in your base. So it's a 50-50. It's a gamble that they made, but I think this one was the right gamble. Was actually, I wouldn't say right, because I would say there maybe defending would have been still okay. If they defend this one, then basically, I don't know. I think that gamble was an okay gamble to make. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's a gamble that's like completely garbage. It didn't go as they planned for sure, but not the worst gamble to make, especially in towards the 19th minute of the game. That's when you are, you know, when it makes more sense to gamble because you are already like in a position where you are losing. You want to try to get back at the lead.
Evolved Lord. And now their turn to get some turrets down after Minana EVOS have shaved the towers off of theirs. Waiting for a jump. Waiting for an entry. Who will be the angle? Will it be Flap? Will it be Ogwin? Will it be a surprise Holy Baptism coming in? For Spider Mouse, who doesn't have his flicker just yet, but Kati's taking a lot of...
Domeng's playing really well, man.
Not gonna get taken down. Super Marco takes down the tower up top.
Yeah, they get 2 turrets off of that.
Showing the young bloods, this is how you...
Still though, so this is proof that Minana could have actually just defended that. They could have just not gone for that team fight. But again, as long as you are able to keep your like most of your members alive and it is not an endable game, it's actually pretty okay to make those kind of gambles when you are losing in the late game. Because the gold lead even doesn't even matter anymore. So even if like AP BREN right now have a 12,000 gold lead, a 20,000 gold lead, sure, okay, it will matter in a way where, you know, he can swap items, but that's it. The gold lead is already kind of relevant at the 22nd minute of the game, 20 minutes in the game even. They're all at full items. Except Spider Mouse.
33 minutes, everybody's just maxed out.
Yep, they're all maxed out. Winter Truncheon. Ooh, Winter Truncheon.
Items now for the marksman.
No boots. Everybody for MM's already no boots.
I'm still interested in what Domeng's mindset is with this Winter Truncheon. Probably just gonna
Yeah.
do it later on.
Yeah,
Doesn't have the immortality.
it's
But
no juggling. It's one layer of the juggle. So if he gets caught by Flap DZ, he freezes
Exactly,
right before
exactly.
the tail end of the burst. If he gets caught into a Minoan Fury, same. And then
Since Winter Truncheon does give like a little bit of magic power, does that increase the magic power,
Yeah, I
magic
guess
damage output of the Windtalker?
it should be.
Yeah, so there's a bit of scaling there. That's a fun fact. If you go for Winter Truncheon, you get a bit more magic damage, so it does help with the Windtalker.
There's also that
So there is that.
the Windtalker going up against
Now it's equal though, 50-50 game, boys. All base turrets taken down. So the slow push advantages, the wave advantages that Minana had, no longer is going to be like a big advantage for them. It's literally going to be equal. They're going to have to manage these waves one by one every single time. They're going to have to build slow pushes like they would normally do without super minions.
Athena's shield.
That's it for AP BREN. They've done it in the bottom lane. And now, good one by Lancy. Slow pushing back towards AP BREN. Up top, AP BREN are actually stopping this from happening. Trying to zone, controlling this part of the map, and even clearing out mid lane. Just, again, building a push. No, they're just shoving it now.
All it's gonna take is to throw bodies, a pullback onto KZM using the taunt of the Fredrin. Slow.
Good hold on the Lord. Really good hold on the Lord.
Getting pushed back by AP BREN. Few is managing it.
Wave up top is building, by the way. The wave down below is building too. This is Minana. Watch out for top lane wave. That wave is like a very, that is a giga slow push. That is an insane slow push. It's like very, very slow. It's gonna build up to a big wave. That's why Minana are comfortable with going for this. They have the healing too. Prolonged fight. This is actually gonna be good for Minana if they take. Oh, good damage by Domeng. Wait, this dude, dude, Domeng's positioning is fucking ridiculous. Oh, Marco. Oh my god. Lancey, man. What the fuck? Where are the black shoes? Oh no. Oh, he already used it. Oh, he got it back up and he got taunted. Unfortunate. He had to purify though. This was that fight really? This fight was this long, by the way. He got his ultimate twice. He already black shoes here. This fight was so long that he could have ultimate twice. Unfortunate. Man, but nah, still though, that's like way too aggressive for Lancey, no? Oh man, Lancey. That's something to improve on for sure. Still, okay, so even after rewatching that, I just feel like that was a very weird angle to just be going for, knowing that, you know, you don't even have control of this mid bush, and he just went straight for it. Yeah. But yeah, look at that wave up top, boys. Look how fucking big this wave is. Oh, I don't even know what Minana should do at this point. Like, yeah, I guess fight. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Oh shit! Is this a Cars moment? Bro, wait. That's the winner. Imo. Oh! Holy Domeng! Yo, oh my, what the fuck? He buys rose gold, bro. What a fucking god. What? Wait, he buys rose gold too? Dude, okay, Domeng. I see you, bro. I see you. Oh my lord. Rose gold. Okay, bro. That's so unfortunate, man. Oh my lord. Dude. Few. Fuck you, Few. Why? Why are you gonna ruin the moment, Few? Oh, that would have been so good. Imagine if they ended that. Oh my god. That was actually lit. Oh my god. That's so sad. So close, man. Oh my lord, Domeng. That is so sad for Domeng. Damn, Domeng is like, I would say this game, Spider Miles and Domeng are playing really well. And then everyone else is just like, Lancey. I don't know, man. Lancey. This game was winnable, Lancey! Ah, GG. Nah, there's no way to defend this, right? There's an evolved lord, so even, yeah. Damn, it's so sad, man. That was actually insane, boys. Like, seriously, that was fucking crazy. Oh, that was so sad. GG. No way they defend this, right? Wait! Oh, immortality Marco! Oh my god! Oh my, he gets out too with a purify over the baptism. What the they defend? Oh no! They got baited. Okay, okay. Domeng still survives. Thanks to Spider Miles. Oh my lord! They defended. I thought it was over. Oh my god! Oh my lord! It's so winnable. Oh my! Holy moly! What happened? Give me that replay. Give me that juicy replay.
We can see through the replay once again that defense, as Domeng responds, tanky enough with this build up coming out from the carry. It then goes for Super Marco, Wind of Nature versus Wind of Nature, but Ogwin is just
Good hold on to the Lord, I guess. Like they were not letting the Lord get past, you know, this part. They didn't let it get to the turret to the base so that, you know, AP BREN could actually turret lock it. But wow, did not expect them to be able to defend that. Wow, crazy. Still though, I'm still thinking about the no, the Domeng push. That would have been so good. That is already a highlight. That is like even, it's already a highlight. Imagine if he got it. Imagine, oh my, Domeng is insane. Lancey's still doing good despite, you know, the 2 very weird deaths. Lancey's doing good. But you can, yeah, Minana definitely, like, this is a team of potential right here. Like, this is a team that has a lot of potential. They just have to work on a few things. I hope they don't get, like, mentally fucked because of the losses that they are taking. They're doing really good. I think if they continue to build their team, this is a lineup that we can see in the future. I think they might make it to playoffs, honestly. The way that they're playing, they might make it to playoffs, and they might actually be an interesting team to watch in playoffs. I'm very impressed, despite, you know, the still very young, hot-blooded mistakes. It is a very very young team. I think their first season in MPL was last season, right? For Archives Esports, for the Archives Esports players that they acquired. But for the DR players that they acquired, it was 2 seasons ago. So they're still relatively new, very new. AP BREN cut over here because they see the carries there. Kirk could be punished, so Kirk has to move back. Again, carry, bottom lane, controlling this side. Trying to get more pressure, but they actually shove it. I would just like to do the same thing over there, you know? Just to force the Claude to walk up a bit further in case... And because they have this hold, they could have just held there a bit longer and then walked back later. They're shoving these waves a bit too much, I feel, you know? Like, if this was Blacklist, if we saw the AP BREN Blacklist match, they were abusing slow pushes to get, like, a good position. Now they show up again, but this time they have to just leave it because they see that everybody's missing on the map. They only see Flap. This is the value of not giving enemy team vision, by the way. Just staying in the bush in late game, this is the value of that. Because everybody's just going to be thinking, even though you're not going bot, as long as you know, disappear from the map, the enemy team will have to back away here. Now, Marco slow push. Now it's going to be shoving back. They have to rotate towards bot, and then this is where Flapteasy is going to hold this. Everybody's going to go for here. Everybody's going to go for this right now. Lily is the one sent down below. A good wave there, actually. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking about the normal waves, not super mini waves. Never mind. I fucking keep forgetting. Wow, this is just, yeah, macro game now at this point, guys. The fact that it's like this 50-50, 3 base turrets to 3 base turrets. May not have the same build going for their bot lane. I mean, for their top lane. I would like Domeng. I would just. Oh, this is a slow push building up. Okay, so yeah, that was a good wave. Yeah, it was a good wave that they had there. This is a good push going. This is a very slow push. The same push that they had up top earlier. Oh no! Oh my god, this guy is so good though. He buys the immortality. Oh no. No, man. I know he wants to try to catch the Claude, but also I think, oh man. Wow, Kyle's like map awareness too, by the way. They just dash towards that bush. Wow, man, wow. This is it. This could have been Minana's win or Minana's loss. It ended up being Minana's loss. unfortunately, the decision to stay here to wait for Marco ends up with him being spotted out by Kyle. Ah, it's so fucking sad. Really, for the game to end like this is so sad. I see what he was doing, but also because they already have the advantage in bottom lane, I don't think it calls for these kinds of desperate measures. You know, I think the whole pattern of this game has been Minana, every time they have an advantage, they use it really well, but sometimes, on the rare occasion that they don't, they make like super desperate plays like this and the turret lock and the Lancy push to solo death, shit like that, you know?
Domeng, wind of nature. Can he get away from this? He gets
Because they could have just waited the long game. They could have just played it long. They didn't need... This was very unnecessary. Again, it's something that could win them the game, yes. But also, it's very naive to think that Marco will still be walking into these bushes alone after that one time where he got picked off.
Immortality popped as well. Can he survive? Penalty zone.
Ah, so sad.
And KZ going after Marco. But Marco.
It's GG. It's GG.
Shield of the immortality. He bought it in time.
Well played by Marco, though. Still, even though, like, Domeng got picked off, Minana are playing really well to actually delay this, the inevitable at this point. Still very impressive. I'm not saying Minana is bad, by the way, right? It's just the things that they could have done better. Because, really, this team is so impressive to the point where it's sad to see them lose. That's why I'm saying all this. They were playing so well.
And 4 is not gonna be
But it's those 1-2 mistakes that, you know, happen. And that's the difference in experience, maybe, when it comes down to how AP BREN are playing versus Minana. AP BREN are just so experienced. They know exactly, like, once they make one mistake like that, once Super Marco makes a mistake where he walks into the bush alone, he just, that makes him aware. That makes him think again. Like, oh shit, alright, I'm never gonna fucking do that again. That was a mistake that I will never do. And then,
on in 3 seconds.
Is everyone still breathing? I'm
that was the mistake that Super Marco made in the early game that kind of baited Domeng to thinking that it would happen again. That ended up with them ending the game like this.
The winning moment is just completely
Oh my god, the winning moment is...
down. TZ under the base. Few gets bursted down.
See how... Dude, Minana...
Dominion, no way. No way. Ogwen, can you? Master Ogwen.
Unbelievable.
I don't think it's an understatement.
Remember this number from here on out.
What the fuck, dude?
Look at Few. What? Super Marco trying to
Will spawn in 3 seconds.
Oh my god.
Kirk with a penalty zone. Super Marco trying to survive. The minions have Few. Look at Few. What? Focusing on the base.
Dude. Dude, I...
I'm trying to play my play. Down TZ under the base. Few gets bursted down.
Oh my god.
Dominion, no way. Ogwen, can you?
Even after all that, it was that close. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Minana are actually so fucking good. Respects to Minana. Just, you know, the things that I'm saying earlier, the things that I was saying earlier, just some things, you know, that actually led up to them losing, because they could have won the game. Even all that, it was still that close. Unbelievable indeed, Wolf.
From here on out, 916 max damage of what a Nana can do on a base building.
That's a basic attack.
Basic attack from Few.
I don't think I'm wrong in saying even this game right here pushed our world champions to a limit they have not seen in a long while. Is this a new record? 34 minutes in season 13?
Yes, 33-31 was the longest game.
Was that AP and
AP Brenner Blacklist International.
Now it's AP BREN and Minana EVOS. Something
Yes.
woke up. Something woke up in the White Tigers after losing to Onyx last night and decided, you know what? We can't do this anymore. Not like this. This was testament to what they're capable of.
I love the fact they're standing too, by the way. Like, I like this. I like the setup, the standing setup. I like that.
Down to just Domeng being in that spot where it was actually a
Wow. That was a good game. That was good, man. All right, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what match to analyze. Holy shit, didn't expect that game to take this long to analyze. It's 54 minutes, but man, I just really enjoyed that game. Like, maybe there wasn't as much analysis as the Blacklist AP BREN game, but seriously, that was a very entertaining game. That was possibly a more entertaining game if you don't like macro, because there is so much action. It felt like an MPL ID versus MPL PH. It felt like Onyx versus AP BREN to a point, you know? Oh, it was fun. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and let me know what you guys think, and tell me what match we should do next. Peace out.